So I'm being asked a lot at the moment, how do I let go of unhelpful thoughts? And I thought I'd record this video to help you let go of the thoughts that you want to let go of. And what we're talking about here is the type of thoughts that are getting in your way. So you might have thoughts of self-doubt, thoughts of imposter syndrome, thoughts of scary things happening, which we call worry. And you also might have limiting thoughts of, well, maybe you want to grow a business, but you're having thoughts that are getting in your way of doing that. And I'm being asked a lot, well, how do I let go of thoughts? How do I let go of worries? How do I let go of doubts? Well, my answer to this is you already know how to let go of thoughts. Like, if something pops into your mind about something random, you're probably really good at letting it go already. Like, we know how to let go of thoughts. If you're engaged in something and then you have the thought of, oh, I'm hungry, if you're really engaged in the thing, you'll probably let that thought go and come back to that thought after you've finished the engagement. If you're in the middle of a meeting and you need a wee, you're probably able to let go of that thought to an extent. So you let it go and it will come back, and then you let it go and it will come back, and at some point you can't let it go anymore because you need to act. So we already know how to let go of thoughts. It's natural to let go of thoughts. Kids do it all the time. Us grown-ups do it all the time. It's the not letting go that is actually not natural. It's built into us to be able to let go of thoughts. How do you already do that? You don't know. You just know that you can. Now, once you discover that you know how to let go of thoughts, the question then becomes, well, why aren't you letting go of certain thoughts? So if a thought pops in that you think you need to worry about it, it's going to be trickier to let go of that thought because you think you need to think about it. In other words, you don't want to let it go because you think it's important. Otherwise, you would just let it go. So I'm going to say that you know how to let thoughts go, but you struggle to let thoughts go that you think are meaningful and or important. And that's the sticky point. That's where we struggle to let thoughts go. So the only solution to this is to see that you're adding meaning to a thought. Like, there's a thought, a worry, a concern, and you're thinking that thought is important, that it's meaningful. And that's what's stopping you from letting go of thoughts. So it's like there's a conflict. You say that you want to let go of the thought, but you have a conflicting belief that that thought is important, that thought is meaningful. Someone was saying to me the other day, well, I have this thought that I'm no good at what I do, and how can I let go of that? And I asked them, well, what do you really want to let go of it? They said, yeah, of course I want to let go of it. I said, well, if I was able to take that thought out of your mind completely so you could never think that thought again, would you have any concerns? And they said, yeah, because maybe that thought is helping me. Yeah, right. So you don't want to let that thought go. You say you do, but you think it serves a purpose. You think there's an importance and meaning behind it. So what I'm going to say is that there's a conflict. You want to let it go, but then you actually don't. So the exercise I'm going to invite you to do is to write down all the reasons, all the fears, all the concerns you have about letting go of the thought that you say you want to let go of. Okay? Now, if you do this exercise and you actually complete this exercise, you will be surprised to find that there are a whole bunch of reasons that you wouldn't want to let go of that thought. And these are called metacognitions. They're thoughts about thoughts. So there's the thought, the worry, and then there's the thought you have that thought is important, that it's meaningful, that it serves you. Once you can see that this thought is no different to this thought, and they're both just thoughts, they're both made up of a nothingness, like the energy of thought. Once you see what that is, you'll be able to let it all go, and you'll be able just to function and be much more present and use your real-time guidance system of knowing, of present moment intelligence, and navigate life. So do the exercise. Let me know if you get stuck, and if you have any questions, pop the comment below, drop me a message, and I'd be really happy to answer them. Hope that's helpful.